Good evening and welcome to the 2020 Demarest Middle School graduation. Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello, DMS students, parents, and faculty. Before I get into my speech, I'd like to express how grateful I am for being your president. It has been a very rewarding experience for me and undoubtedly a big highlight of my school career thus far. When this year is over, I will look forward to seeing who next will receive this honor. But as of right now, I'm very excited to be giving this speech, especially since you cannot see all the takes that came before this one. We're here to celebrate the changes that have happened in middle school and the people we are now. When we started middle school, we were once again small fish in a big pond. Beyond the normal confusion of which hallway is where, many of us started thinking about other things. Who our friends are, choosing between deli cookie or ice cream in the cafeteria, what we want to take away from middle school, and who we want to become. Before this, we were simply products of our families and teachers. But now, we have become completely unique people. We have changed over the course of these 4 years, making more friends, becoming independent people, making larger decisions in our lives, and figuring out what we want to do in this world. And though this is only the beginning, we have to start somewhere. I truly believe that our futures are determined, in no small part, by the foundations we made here. Now it's your chance to go. Live your way. Another change, and perhaps a more obvious one, is how we are finishing this year. We started in person, but now we are finishing virtually. This has been a trying year, to say the least. Teachers and students have had to quickly adapt to an entirely new way of learning, something we have never had to do before. I know we are all upset about the sacrifices we have had to make. Losing out on our Washington, D.C. trip and our traditional graduation celebration hasn't been easy for anybody, but it requires a special motivation to do this, and we all have it. During virtual learning, we aren't in a classroom setting, with friends pushing us and teachers directing us. The landscape has changed, and more than ever, we have to be self-starters. We have shown the intrinsic drive to get our assignments done, to study on our own, and to attend Zoom meetings in lieu of physical classes. I hope it is a trait we can continue to use throughout our lives. Try not to only view this time as an excuse to watch unhealthy amounts of Netflix, but also as an experience from which we can all learn and grow. Before I get off this podium, or before you see the next scene in our virtual graduation, there are some people I need to thank. Thank you to Mr. Fox, Mr. Regan, the Board of Education, and the rest of the school administrators for making sure that our school continues to give us great opportunities and education. Thank you to the custodial team for helping to create a clean and safe school for us while we were in school. Thank you to all of my peers for making this school year so fun and for electing me. I'm grateful to all of the friends I have made during my time here. Thank you to all of my teachers for giving us so much of your time and dedication. In between our pouting about grades, I know that all of us appreciate you. A special thank you to Miss Roberto and Miss Schopflin for helping me to be the best president I could be. I'd also like to thank Miss Werner and Mr. Murphy for helping me assemble this speech. Perhaps the biggest thank you goes to my parents for being everything parents should be and more. Additionally, my mom did write this speech for me, or at least she wanted to. Thank you to everyone who made this year possible, and I will see you all next year, or later today to play video games. Thank you very much, stay safe over the summer, and best of luck to everyone.
I would like to welcome our parents, teachers, family, and friends to the 116th, but first ever virtual graduation of Demarest Middle School. To the graduating class of 2020, I would like to express my most sincere congratulations. It has been my heartfelt pleasure to watch each of you grow over the past 4 years into fine young men and women, ready for your next foray and journey into high school. There are moments and events that challenge but do not define every generation. Look back over the past century. The greatest generation of the 1930s faced a Holocaust and a world war that challenged our most cherished values, such as democracy, freedom, and the right to religious identity. And they prevailed. Young people of the baby boomer generation in the 1960s struggled for civil rights and to upend societal norms. And they prevailed. My generation faced the devastation of September 11th and a financial meltdown, and we prevailed. You are the first generation in 100 years to face a global pandemic. This very well may be the greatest obstacle your generation will face. This moment will challenge, but cannot define you, because you alone are the master of your own destiny. Your life is not made up by a set of circumstances outside of your control. Instead, your life is defined by a series of decisions that you will make and by how you choose to respond to the challenges you face. And you will prevail. The young people of this generation and this graduating class will prevail because you will choose bravery in the face of uncertainty. You will choose service to your family, community, and nation. You will choose empathy and a respect for our collective and common human dignity. Lastly, I challenge you to look forward to the next 50 years of your life and ask yourself, how will I leave my mark? You will do so by dreaming big and following your passion. You will do so by recognizing that we are a nation founded on the pillars of justice and made strong by the love and compassion we show our neighbors every day. You will leave your mark by honoring our forebears in a respect for universal freedom and equality for all. You will leave your mark through the love and kindness you show to your classmates, community, and nation. You will leave your mark through your hard work, perseverance, and in pursuit of what you know in your heart to be righteous. Today, we bury a time capsule complete with your written historical accounts of both your journey through 8th grade and your aspirations for the future. This time capsule will be buried here in our courtyard to be opened by the DMS graduating class of 2070. When this time capsule is opened, 50 years from today, you will all have one thing in common. You will be in your mid-60s and nearing the age of retirement. You were invited to attend the opening of this time capsule. This will be at a time in your life when I am confident you will look back and rejoice in your success. I am confident of this because you're an amazing group of young people. I have been inspired by this group for the last 4 years, every day. DMS is among the most rigorous schools in our nation. If you can do this, you can do anything. I have no doubt that your next steps into high school will be as successful as your middle school triumph. When I look at your faces, I see our future leaders, doctors, attorneys, scientists, writers, artists, builders, inventors, nurses, teachers, and entrepreneurs. I see kind, compassionate youngsters who will make this world a better place for everyone. DMS will always be your home and the foundation from which you will build the future. Congratulations to our parents. Congratulations to our teachers on their outstanding work. But most especially, congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. And now it is my honor to introduce our superintendent, Mr. Fox.
Thank you, Mr. Egan. Good evening to the class of 2020, and welcome to the viewing of our graduation ceremony. It goes without saying, but this has been quite a year. When you started school in September, none of us could have envisioned that this would be how our year would end. And although there have been challenges and disappointments, this experience has shown me more than ever how incredible our Demarest students are. Your teachers and parents are so proud of you and proud of the grace and maturity you have shown throughout this unique situation. You dove into a completely new learning platform with only days of notice. We learned how to Zoom together, and we became accustomed to phrases like, "Take yourself off mute," "Please turn on your camera," and "Can you hear me?" We became dependent on our devices as a means to connect to each other, and we continue to learn and grow. Your resiliency, creativity, strength, and ability to adapt to this new learning platform shows the great promise you have in the future. Parents, your assistance and support was greatly appreciated as we transitioned to virtual school and students learned to navigate the world on online learning. As a father of a graduating 8th grader myself, my heart goes out to all of you. I know how much you were looking forward to the activities you would have enjoyed during the remainder of the year. There are no words that can replace those experiences. However, I ask you to consider the unique 8th grade experiences and memories that will only apply to the class of 2020. For example, Mr. Regan's extremely creative and entertaining morning announcements. I think we can all agree they were really impressive. No other 8th graders can say they had their gown delivered personally by their principal and the Demarest Police Department. And this virtual graduation ceremony, this itself is another experience that, while different than expected, is one you will always remember. You have had many terrific memories at DMS over the years, and I know you are looking forward to creating more memories during your high school years. You are beginning such an exciting time in your life. We know you are well prepared to meet the challenges of high school, and I have no doubt you will be successful, and you will take advantage of the many opportunities available to you over the next 4 years. On behalf of the entire middle school, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you Demarest Middle School's class of 2020. Please applaud your graduate. Good luck and congratulations. And now it is my privilege to introduce to you Ms. Diane Hallsberg, President of the Demarest Board of Education.
Hello, Superintendent Fox, Principal Regan, our amazing teachers, staff, parents, guests, and graduates. It's an honor for me to be here and bring congratulations from the Board of Education. We'd like to be celebrating your graduation day together, but unfortunately, we can't. You might be thinking, what bad luck, but sometimes luck is what we make of it. Something that seems bad on the surface may actually be good in disguise. Class of 2020, your administration has tried to make this graduation great. The expression many of us use is to make lemonade out of lemons. Other times, nothing works out as we planned. Still, we don't just give up. We make the most of all we can. This is a good practice for the rest of your lives. Looking ahead, there will be many decisions to be made and many opportunities to create a good life. Knowing that we can make lemonade from lemons takes off the pressure to make perfect decisions. It leaves us free to consider more alternatives. We still want to make the best of all things. As Dr. Charles Swindoll said, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. In good times and bad, this is a valuable perspective. It's a good lesson for all of us, all of the time. You are the class of 2020, who graduates at a time in our history like we've never seen. You met the challenge of online learning, and you got over the finish line of your middle school years. You are the stars and the light of the future. Please shine bright. Like Dr. Seuss said, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Class of 2020, you are now officially high schoolers. Congratulations from the Board of Education.
Charles Ebsworth. Sam Aboudi. Penelope Alabrantes. Joseph Back. Anand Bakru. Juels Barrett. Oliver Barenbroek. Eli Robert Braff. Lucy Brisman. Kaylin Corino. Haley Croman. In Demarest, it is a tradition for Board of Education members to award their graduating child their diploma.
Jack Thomas Cleary.
Lauren Cobb. Leahy Cohen. Maya Cohen. Lauren Marie Conti.
Madeline Alicia Engelman. Ella Frankel. Stephen Gatanis. Jordan Alexis Gewertz. Rosalind Gonzalez. Anya Gupta. Isaac Ha. Jason Songjin Han. Rani Hefetz. Yoav Hertz. Celine Hong. Ethan Huang. Isabella M. Aiden Jacob. Alex Jacob. Samantha Nicole Jacobs. Dylan Jacobson. Hyunseo Jang.
Anna Kaplan. Sloan Kaplan. Arda Karabaran. Ari Karageorge. Andrew Kwaja. Allison Kim. Chloe H. Kim. Hansug Kim. Ori Koblenz. Jacob Kupperman. Sarah Kupperman. Ella Lasky. Jesse Lavin. Julianne Lee. Luna Lee. Ryan Lee. Thomas Lee. Natalie Loy.
Logan Michael McLaughlin. Abdel Mahani. Jordan Samuel Miller. Joseph Monaco. Eitan Moyal. Sean Park. Darren Ray Person. Maya Sarah Peterman. Maya Radensky. Joel Reyes. Halen Roth. Ron Rosenthal.
Netta Saban. Matthew Sands, in Demarest, it is tradition for Board of Education members to award their graduating child their diploma.
Kevin Joseph Schleem.
Emily Kate Selig, Ryan Schklar, Nathan Silver, Matthew Slowakowski, Noga Solomon, Claire Song, David Song, Brandon Shrebnick, Dylan Steiner, Riley Mayer Sugarman, Jonathan Tillack, Ire Toto, Leah Vandeven, Rachel Wu, Michelle Yu.
It's tradition at DMS for the 8th grade class to present a gift to the school at graduation. On behalf of the 8th grade class and the PTO, I am honored to present this year's gift. It is a time capsule that will be opened in 50 years, and it will contain letters written by the graduating class of 2020 to the graduating class of 2070. I believe that it's important to capture and preserve what it's like living in a time like this, because our letters will be read by future generations who will value our perspective. The time capsule also helps us to think about what the future might hold for us and how we'll grow and change over the course of the next 50 years. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2020.
Every year, the graduating class of the Demarest Middle School raises funds for the Demarest Public Library as a thank you for all of your help. It is my pleasure to present this gift on behalf of the class of 2020.
Hello everyone, my name is Gabriela Brilhart, and I'm here today on behalf of the PTO Board to present the following awards to the extraordinary DMS graduating class of 2020. The first PTO award is the Leadership Award. This award is dedicated to a student who thinks beyond what it is best for the school community, who thinks outside the box, who innovates, creates, and has initiative to provide leadership and guidance to his or her peers. The Leadership Award goes to Nathan Silver. The second PTO award is the Citizenship Award. This award is dedicated to a student who has shown ethical behavior, devotion to the school community, kindness, courtesy, and respect to others, above and beyond to make his or her peers feel included. The Citizenship Award goes to Alexander Jacob. The final award we are presenting is the Scholarship Award. This award is being dedicated to 2 graduating students who have demonstrated the highest degree of academic excellence, as evidenced by their 8th grade class average. The Scholarship Award goes to Luna Lee and Nathan Silver. Congratulations to the PTO Award recipients and to the entire DMS graduating class of 2020. We are all so proud of you.
Hello, Demarest community, and congratulations, graduates. I am Joanne Werner.
And I am Michelle Greenberg, and we are the co-presidents of the Demarest Educational Association.
For several decades, the Demarest Education Association has given an award in honor of the late Genevieve Johnson, a Demarest educator.
The Genevieve Johnson Academic Growth Award is given to an 8th grade student that has shown improvement throughout the years in the Demarest Middle School. This year, we will be giving the award to 2 very worthy individuals.
It is with great pleasure that we give this distinction and monetary award of $100 each to Maya Peterman and Jordan Miller.
We congratulate them both.
This concludes this evening's presentation. Congratulations to our graduates.